Hi, I wanted to explain the STAR Student Progress Monitoring Report. So on this y-axis is where we can see the scaled score, which for students, that's the score they've been seeing at the end of all their tests, which unfortunately doesn't mean a whole lot to them, but as teachers and as people who can see into the STAR Renaissance portal, that correlates with different learning strands and understanding concepts. It helps us with Lexile levels, all that good teacher stuff. However, when we think about sharing with families and students what this means, I think this is a good report to show how our growth has been over the course of sixth grade. So with this student, the example shows that we had a downward trend. I really do hope that most of you are, when you see this, yours is in the opposite right trajectory. But we can see that this test down here at the bottom was taken on August 23rd. And so when that was taken, the score was higher up here. We also know that that was marked proficient, right? So we see that information here, and we know that the color coding showed proficient. Then when we took the middle of the year testing to progress monitor, are we doing things right? What areas do teachers need to focus on more, based on what students are understanding or not understanding? For this particular example, the student scored lower. So this child went from being proficient to basic in understanding the sixth grade concepts at that time. So you can see down here when this was taken on December 5th, the score changed. So scaled score changed, went down 2 points. The percentile rank went down 5 points. And then an overall growth rate change of negative 0.1. And so when we really think about looking at this connection, I see that as, hey, this child was understanding things at a proficient level. They were okay understanding and mastering those concepts. And then all of a sudden something happened where they're struggling a lot more now. So what we hope as, the reading teacher is that maybe this was an off day for the child, right? Because that is a dramatic fall from understanding to not. Or I've been teaching, having small groups, doing practice problems that supported any learning that caused this decline. And so what we will hope for is on April 3rd, next Thursday, we will show growth by having a score more up here. Again, the charts will be modified once that happens. So we want to show growth from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. Of course, any growth, right, is great, but I hope that we're back on track to where we should be. So I've been telling the students we're in sixth grade in our 8th month, or we will be in the 8th month by the time we test in April. So we want to have our scores show that we are learning on target with that. Also, if you are looking at your child's score right now and it was proficient in August and then advanced in December, we want to continue on that advancement. We want to keep pushing those students up that ladder, and that's why we've had that enrichment class. So different classes for different student needs, which will hopefully put us on a more positive, an increased trajectory here, sorry. So that is what this score looks at, and I wanted to make sure that we all saw that and we understood what this report means. Now, this second report is the parent and family report. Now, it's important to note that that score focuses on the last score that we received for your child. So if you have 3 scores here, 4 scores here, sometimes that happens for different progress monitoring reasons, it takes the most recent score, and that is what is being explained. So that will come in handy when you think about like making your growth SMART goal, right? So we technically want to be, right, like thinking about why did it go down and let's make it from here. We want to go back to being proficient and advanced, right? So I'm going to jump over to the other parent report and make a video on that.